Hello beautiful people, welcome back to Zeshami's kitchen, your favorite kitchen, and hope you're having a lovely day. So today we're going to do a very simple recipe for the Kienyeji chicken, and we'll accompany it with the garlic turmeric vegetable rice. So kindly don't forget to subscribe, like and share and support this channel. So we start by marinating our Kienyeji chicken with garlic paste, some salt to taste. For the salt you just put according to your whatever, like how you want it to taste. And then for me, I use the nutmeg. I love nutmegs in my meat and my sauces. And then I did ginger powder. If you have the real ginger, you can grind it and you can make a paste of it and use that instead of the powder. But for me, I didn't have that, so I used the powder. I love paprika in when I'm marinating my chicken or my meat. Like, it brings a very nice rich taste to it. So I did mixed herbs that also bring a very nice kick to it, and then the curry powder. I'll put the measurement in the description box. So you sprinkle that, and then you want to mix that. So the spoon isn't doing much of it, so let me use my hands, because you want all those ingredients, like all those sauces, like all those herbs and everything, the paprika and everything, to get in the chicken, because you want to store these in the fridge. After doing that, you want to mix everything well, because you will store this in the fridge or set aside, if you don't have a fridge, for them to get inside. So marinate for 45 minutes to 1 hour. So we are done. Now we want to start cooking our chicken. So for me, I used these green onions, but you can use the other kind of onions, but this brings a very nice taste to it. And then your marinated chicken in, mix that well using your cooking stick. The green onions bring very nice taste to it. Then it's good when you're cooking, like when this is kind of boiling, because here this is the Kienyeji chicken, so it takes time. So you want to boil together with that onion. So you put your water in, enough for the chicken to like soften, to cook until it's soft enough. Cover that up and allow it to cook. So after some minutes or an hour or so, the chicken is ready. The water is dried up, so you put your cooking oil in, mix that up well. You see how it looks? The onion, the spices are all in. See, very nice. It's browned. And then I blended tomatoes, because you don't want uncooked tomatoes when you're doing this. So I blended my tomato to bring a very heavy sauce. And then you allow that to cook for around 15 minutes. You see the sauce that I was telling you, it's heavy, it's gravy, it's a gravy, so it's heavy. The sauces, the everything is in there. So you do your green capsicum. If you have the red and the yellow, well and good. It brings out very nice. Even when you're serving your Kienyeji chicken, it's very nice. So for me, at this point, I just wanted to use the green ones, because that's what I had at the moment. And then mix that well. You don't want them to overcook. Remember, we don't overcook our capsicum. So your chicken is ready, as you can see. And there it is. So it's time to do the turmeric garlic vegetable rice. And then we have our carrots, our garlic paste, and our green peas. So you have your cooking pot there. You start with your onions. For these ones I use the normal onions, and then you've pre-boiled your rice at this point. So you pre-boiled your rice, and then you do your vegetable oil inside. You pour your vegetable oil, inside the cooking pot, and then you pour in your onions, chopped onions. And you allow them to just saute like for a very few. You don't want to cook until they're brown. You don't brown them. You just allow them to cook for very light, like the oil to get inside, but you don't want them to brown like normally how we do our onions. So you put your garlic paste there, mix that up well so that it doesn't stick, because garlic sticks at the bottom when you leave it there without you see it started to brown. Then you do your carrots. For the measurements, look at this one. I didn't chop it well. Here's one that's stubborn. So for the measurements of the carrots, that's up to you. If you want a lot of carrot, for me I just did one because my rice wasn't much. And then for the peas I did 1 cup, 1 glass of peas. I'll put the measurements in the description box, but you can play around. If you want a lot of peas, if you want a lot of carrots, you can add to that. And then you allow that to just heat or cook for a few minutes. You don't want to overcook them. Remember, we've boiled our peas already. Green peas are already pre-boiled, so you don't want to overcook them. Just to allow them to just mix well. And then now we pour our pre-boiled rice. So I forgot to put my turmeric inside, but you're supposed to put your turmeric before you put your rice. But for me, I'll just do late. I'll pour after mixing this rice. I'll pour on, which is also okay. So that's my turmeric paste. So you pour that in and then you mix. But if you can remember to like pour that in before putting your rice, well and good, it mixes easier. So you mix that well, and then there we have our vegetable rice, and there is our Kienyeji chicken. So serve as you'd like, and there it is. So thanks for watching, and kindly don't forget to hit that subscribe button.